Hello Econ students, I'm Dr. Daniel, the Econ lady, and remember Econ is the fun science. Today we're going to talk about the production possibility frontier. The production possibility frontier is a basic concept in economics which shows you a picture of the maximum production possible for a company. You can also draw one for a country or for an individual. We are using the simplest possible example, an ice cream factory. The ice cream factory can either produce vanilla ice cream or chocolate ice cream. The ice cream factory is capable of producing 4,000 gallons of ice cream a day. They use one factory, one set of equipment, one set of employees, and a set of raw materials or ingredients to make the ice cream. It's very simple to switch from chocolate to vanilla because chocolate only requires the addition of a little chocolate syrup at one point in the process. So if you look at all of the possible combinations that add up to 4,000 gallons, you will see what the ice cream factory is capable of producing. They can produce 4,000 gallons of vanilla and no chocolate, which would be the vertical intercept of the production possibility frontier. They can produce 4,000 gallons of chocolate and no vanilla, which would be the horizontal intercept of the production possibility frontier. Or they could choose to produce some vanilla and some chocolate. Examples of combinations which they could produce would be 3,000 gallons of vanilla and 1,000 gallons of chocolate, 2,000 gallons of vanilla and 2,000 of chocolate, and 1,000 vanilla and 3,000 chocolate. Whatever combinations they choose, the most they can produce is 4,000 gallons. All of the combinations of vanilla and chocolate that add up to $4,000 will be points that lie along this line. They can do any amount of production as long as it doesn't exceed 4,000 gallons, because that is their maximum capacity. This is their production possibility, 4,000 gallons. Now, what happens if the ice cream factory decides to produce less? Is it possible? Absolutely. They can choose to produce 1,000 gallons of chocolate and 1,000 gallons of vanilla, and that would be this point in here, in the interior of the production possibility frontier. This represents the maximum production. Anything inside the curve represents less than the maximum. We say that producing less than your maximum possible is inefficient. So all points inside the PPF are inefficient. Would the ice cream factory like to produce 3,000 gallons of chocolate and 3,000 gallons of vanilla? Possibly, but that would lie out here. And they can't get there with their current set of resources. That is unattainable. All points outside the production possibility frontier are not attainable with their current set of resources. So points inside the PPF represent less than the maximum amount of production. Points outside the PPF represent amounts that exceed their maximum possible production. Points along the curve represent the maximum. So along the PPF, the company is being efficient. That is the efficient level of production because it equals the maximum possible. And in economics, producing the maximum possible amount with a given set of resources is efficient. Now, the production possibility frontier is also very handy because it gives you a picture of the opportunity cost. The opportunity cost is the slope of the PPF. So the opportunity cost of producing an additional gallon of vanilla is that you must give up 1 gallon of chocolate. So if you add 1 vanilla, you must take away 1 chocolate. So the slope of this line is -1, and that is the opportunity cost. 1 gallon of chocolate for 1 gallon of vanilla, or you must give up 1 gallon of vanilla for 1 gallon of chocolate. And that is the slope of the line. So it is a visual picture of the trade-off or the opportunity cost. Join us next time for a discussion of elasticity.